Hello, I am Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 4th of December to Saturday, the 10th of December, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Taurus. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are magic. They all belong to the energy of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. That's what's making the signs change and the lines appear. Who do you think is doing all that? If you like to play lotteries, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system I will teach you once and for all. There's a lot to learn. We'll talk more about that later in the program. Sunday. Sunday, the 4th of December. That's a nasty day for you. Morning and afternoon, the unexpected planets will hit you left, right, and center. Be careful that accidents of all kinds, physical accidents, verbal accidents, financial accidents, don't sign on the dotted line. Don't believe what you're promised because things are going to be upset most unexpectedly. And be careful that personal life areas of marriage or family can be disrupted very easily in the morning and afternoon. These planets make you rebellious. They don't care for traditional values. They make you say things and do things which upset other people. So say less and do less and try to follow the traditional values of life a bit more. Otherwise, you're going to have accidents of all kinds: verbal accidents, physical accidents, and financial accidents, not to mention emotional accidents. Accidents because they happen suddenly and unexpectedly. That's why. Evening and nightfall, the same group of planets follows you. But there are also some worse planets there, the planets of long termness. So the quick planets, I call them the planets of unexpected quickly. And the long ones, they hour by hour in the evening nightfall. They make matters worse and worse. So there are two ways they can damage you in the evening nightfall. One is the quickness of things, which brings accidents and gets you into trouble saying things or doing things or even planning things. The second is that long term planets are also involved now in the evening nightfall. So, hour by hour, the evening nightfall can become worse in the sense that long term bonding with the wrong people can take place. So, you want to choose your company very, very carefully the whole day, and even more so in the evening nightfall. Drink less, drive back home carefully, and tell yourself that you could get into trouble even with the law. Monday, the 5th of December. This is also not a good day for you coming from Taurus. The financial planets are everywhere. They are in disarray, which means that financially you're very insecure. Whatever you expected won't materialize. If you have a job, it can weaken and lose it very quickly, saying the wrong things and getting into arguments. If it's a business, bad decision making, and bad decision making doing instantly and quickly without any research. So the whole morning and afternoon, research what you say, research what you do carefully. Hastiness, impatience will lead you to a great deal of trouble and insecurity of all kinds. Evening and nightfall, many of these planets follow you, and they do the same thing. They make you hasty, impatient, and your expectations won't be met. So you will tend to be argumentative and not very pleasant with people, with your words or with your action. On top of that, a planet of ego is hanging around in the evening and nightfall. So what you can't get, you will tend to argue unnecessarily. And what you can't happen for you nicely, you will just spoil it by making things worse because of your abrupt behavior. Don't go out in the evening would be better for Monday, the 5th of December, and also for the Sunday, 4th of December. The evenings are going to be very difficult. Tuesday, Tuesday, the 6th of December. Now, this becomes a very lucky day for you. Morning and afternoon, the planets of creativity, the planets of wealth, the planets of common sense, the planets of popularity, they are all there waiting for you in the morning and afternoon, where you work or where you do business or wherever you are. So reach out to people, ask favors, and you will see that help will come, whether to improve a better job, whether to get more business, whether to find a romance, go ahead. You've got a chance to do it now in the morning, afternoon. So things happen very kindly for you. And these things are very powerful, these planets. They make you the winner in every form. So this is the time you expose all your cleverness, where you work, where you do business, and you'll see you score some heavy points, doing extremely well. You'll be on the same wavelength as people. That's the beauty of it. So people agree with you very quickly with all your suggestions. Evening nightfall, the same goodness follows. Everything works to your favor, everything is planned according to plans. And whatever you say and do is acceptable to people. But there's one planet there that makes you dominating and stubborn. Or there are two planets who make you stubborn and dominating. So what can you do about this? Well, don't be dominating. Don't be stubborn. How do you do that? By being very negotiable and very flexible. So do it that way, and you will keep the momentum of your lucky planets, making you even luckier in the evening nightfall. Wednesday. Wednesday, the 7th of December. This is a wonderful day. The morning, afternoon are spiritually inclined, which means that you have supernatural planets which want to give you supernatural ideas, and you will be able to outshine other people with your plans, whether at work, whether in business, whether in any form. So make use of this morning, afternoon. Discuss your plans with people and tell yourself that I can make that impact with people, my bosses at work. Business partnerships or the business that I'm wanting will come quite easily for me. That's the kind of good luck, very powerful. Even planets for overseas, different countries, reach out to them and look for the business connection. You'll find it very beautifully. Evening and nightfall, these wonderful planets follow you to give you that same momentum, to be lucky in all you aspire to be or aspire to want in the evening nightfall. But there is a planet or a couple of planets who make you hasty, impatient, who make you want things very quickly. And that is the problem. You won't get things very quickly. You'll have to slowly work on it. So tell yourself, don't let it be leading to arguments of all kinds either. That will be the spoiler. Thursday. Thursday, the 8th of December. This is a slow, frustrating, gloomy day. Morning and afternoon planets are hardly moving. They are crawling. Delays, abilities not be able to fulfill your obligations, deadlines going missing, all these problems at work or in business, and bad news knocking on your door. Nothing is secure. These are long-term planners. That's the worry. So the badness of what happens on Thursday, the 8th of December, can affect you for quite a long time. So be careful what you say, be careful what you do. Basically, you'll have to be committed to get your plans through slowly. Slowly because planets are moving slowly. You can't be faster than your own planets. So what a gloomy, frustrating morning, afternoon. Just can't get it together and can't get support and can't meet your deadlines. You just have to work harder. Evening and nightfall, these planets continue and they bring delays. They bring cancellations of your plans. They make you gloomy. They make you not able to get what you want. So it's going to be a difficult day and night. In the evening time, there's one good planet who can give you some good news. That might come from abroad, or it might come from somebody, a foreigner, or it could be something to do with import and export or travel. So something like that can make you lucky. But there's only one solitary planet trying to do that. So I would rather advise you not to be too expectant of anything in the evening nightfall. If you don't have to be out, even better. Friday. Friday, the 9th of December. This is a nasty, nasty day. It's all about anger planets. And these anger planets expose you to risk. You'll want to do things where financial risk is involved, where physical risk is involved, where emotional risk is involved. So that's going to be a chaotic morning, afternoon. It's better for you not to get involved, because you get involved, you're on the wrong side of the law, you're on the wrong side of the rules and regulations, whether at work, whether in business, whether in marriage, whether in any area. So too many of these planets leave you helpless. So better to be part of a team rather than want to go solo in anything you do in the morning, afternoon. It's not going to work, and blame will come very fast. And accidents of all kinds to mention. Not only physical accidents, but even financial bad mistakes that lead to accidents. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you, and they keep troubling you a great deal. You cannot be out because the risk is much too high, much too high. But if you have to be out, plans already made, go and come home quickly. The more you expose outside, the more danger will be there. Avoid people who drink too much. Anything can happen. Let's go to Saturday. Saturday, the 10th of December. This is a good enough day. Good enough means you got to help it to be good. The planets of ego are everywhere, and these egos are quite good. Morning and afternoon, they popular. They make everything you do and say very popular, and they make you somehow to be supported by people. Just don't show off any kind of ego. Be part of a team. You can lead the team. You will get support as well. So something you do will win support on this Saturday morning, afternoon. Popularity very high. You can use this to talk business, to talk job wise, to talk personal wise. Evening and nightfall, these planets move ahead, and they lead you into the evening nightfall, the planets of ego. Your very good emotional planets are there. So emotionally, you're going to show your popularity, chasing perhaps for the romance or making your family happy. So it's going to end very well. All you need not to do is, or all you need to do is improve your tolerance, improve your teamwork. And that's how you're going to do it perfectly well. So that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session I have, yes, it's going to be very useful for you because in these 90 minutes, I'll be using your full date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Palms are very special. Did you know that every day around 250,000 babies are born? Does that mean all these babies have the same path because they're born on the same day? No, because each of them will have different palms. That's the magic of it. Each is an individual with an individual soul. And I'll show you how. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. All these energies are going to help you a great deal to become successful in some way or another. And I'll show you that magic that's already inside you, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We get it automatically awakened during our 50s, 60s, and 70s. Much too late. There is a way I will show you how to accelerate the energies. Even if you were a teenager seeing me, it won't be very long, 90 days or so, or a bit more, and you will be able to get to that level. It's very easy to do once you know how to do it. So all these rules I will show you how to get into life in a super rich, super popular, and super happy way. So here's my email. Remember, your outlay is only USD $50. That's all. And I will give you all this information. Send me this email and let's get it off the ground, this project between you and me. And you'll be happy, firstly, that your next 9 years are programmed for you in the sense that you can control them. Well, I wish you a good week in the meantime. Thank you. Goodbye.